Thanks, Ed. Yeah, that's very interesting. Batting first after winning the toss. There's a look at the Wolves lineup, and that's an interesting call for them. Just to recap, Jack Jarvis is in, and it is Ravi Singh who is on the sidelines, and for Toronto Nationals is Rohit Patel who is in. Rohit Khan has been omitted for him, and Romario Shepherd is in for Fabian Allen. So 2 changes and 1 change for the Wolves, and this is 1 versus 2 on the table. Both teams have played 1-1-1. And the Wolves' net run rate is nearly at 3 at the moment, so they've got a lovely little boost in their first game. And David Warner saying they wanted to bat first after winning the toss, so that might just be a little bit interesting at the start with this brand new ball. Aaron Johnson, Behrendorff it is, a little bit of swing as well from Behrendorff, and that's gone down to that vacant third region, nice and fine for 4.
A little bit of shape here up front for Behrendorff. A little bit of swing away from the left-hander. He doesn't push it at though, Warner. That's the key, so it doesn't fly off to slip.
Yeah, so David Warner missed out on the thing, and also maybe the low bounce. There's an edge and out. Nice delivery from Behrendorff. Good catch taken at first slip as well, so they've struck early the Nationals.
I don't think he gets into a great position here at all. He sort of presses with his front foot and just pushes back, and he's a bit nowhere and runs that straight into first slip. It's a nice neat catch from Nicholas Curtin, and Behrendorff has one early on here, and it is a big man. It's Warner, the captain. He goes for 4, the Wolves 4.
Got him, bowled him, came back beautifully, leg stump knocked back. 2 and 2. What a start from the Toronto Nationals and Behrendorff.
What a lovely delivery from Behrendorff to dish up first one to the new man. Swing up front, and again stuck in the crease. Not what you want to get first up, but unfortunately Behrendorff seems to be coming back to his very best. The Western Australian, he gets rid of Kobe Earth for no score. Wolves 4.
Punched in the covers, nicely fielded. Now they're going upstairs with this one as well. They're celebrating the middle. Chanda's the keeper. He thinks they've got him. They are celebrating Toronto Nationals.
Well, there's various modes of dismissals as a batter that you don't want. One is getting run out at the non-striker's end, but the worst of all is run out without facing a delivery. And Aaron Johnson has not faced the ball yet, and so this is heart in the mouth stuff here for him. Brilliant bit of fielding, gets back up onto his knees quickly. Good throw. Johnson's got to go. Johnson's got to go. This is going to be very, very tight indeed. Very tight. I think he's short, Hazy. I think they're 3 down.
They are going to be 3 down. The bails are out of the groove there. Now there is a player in the way, but I think we'll be able to on the other side. Yeah, that tells us that he hasn't got that bat behind the line. So that is going to be the 3rd wicket down. Johnson is halfway to the change room already, as they're waiting for the... Going over the top, and he's hit that beautifully for 6 runs. He's picked it up superbly.
There is nothing about this stroke that says that your team is 6 for 3. But there's a little bit of width, and that's all Webster needs as far as an invitation goes. That is clattered over mid-off.
Such a clean... Oh, that's extra bounce. In the air for a while. Curtin takes another catch. Good stuff. Shepherd this time bowls a heavy ball, does Romario Shepherd, and that is another big wicket as well. This time it's Munsey.
Well, in a little under 14 days, Noah Lyles will try and win the 100 meters for the United States in the Olympic Games. He'd have some serious competition with this fella Curtin, because he is real pacey. To get there is one thing. To hold on to the ball is another. That is a brilliant catch and an enormous wicket as the Scotsman Munsey goes for...
Is ignited. Behrendorff to continue. It's cut away. It'll be a boundary. They bowled really well so far. They've been right on the money. They hardly gave anything to the Wolves batters to work with. That was a lovely shot, just waiting on it.
Where do you muster that sort of ability to build a partnership? But a welcome boundary.
I think that's where experience counts. You look at Iftikhar with all the experience in the world, playing international cricket, playing cricket around the world. That's what you need from these two as well. That was a lucky boundary, and they need.
That's massive. I think that's going to hit a tree. Oh no, it's just short. But it's gone all the way for 6.
Yeah, the special thing about that shot was how quickly he managed to pick that length on a difficult pitch. And off she goes out of the park. He'll take some.
Heaved away, shoveled away for a boundary.
And they did catch him. Because against fast bowlers is particularly very difficult on this surface. So the moment you see spin, you've got to take your chances, but also pick the right shots. And also pick your spots. This one was played beautifully. There was a deep square.
Trying to get inside the line of the ball. That should be 4 runs. It is. It's a good looking shot from Hobson. He knows he needs to go for it.
Well, that's a really good option. Yes, it's a top edge and it's not exactly where he wants it to go, but look at where he gets his feet, Nick Hobson, outside the line.
He's bowled. The bowling change works, and that's another wicket.
Yeah, you go back to spinners on this surface at your peril. Ruston Chase. Is it just a little undercutter? Yeah, it just hits the shiny side and skids on. Nothing wrong with the surface there, Nick Hobson. You've gone back to a ball they really should be pushing forward to. Gone for a run of ball 21. 54 for 5.
Straight down the ground, and it's out. Straight down the throat of Shepherd. Couldn't quite get the distance on that one, and it's another wicket.
Bo Webster, what have you done? You've just lost Nick Hobson, and now you've just gifted Romario Shepherd, the big man from Guyana, with the simplest of catches. Sad bin Zafar, he's an excellent bowler. They're up on their feet, the Nationals. Webster going for a run of ball 25, 54 for 6. Well, forget about that. Forget about getting accustomed to conditions. Just dunk one for 6.
Well, he seems completely unfazed by conditions, by the pitch. What a shot that was. Big stride and hands right through.
Flipped away, all the way. This is certainly going to help.
Gets a good piece of it. That 130 quite easily.
This might be a no ball for height, and oh! Well, he'll claim the catch, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to look for 2 things. Number 1, is it a no ball for height?
That's a fair catch. Good awareness that the momentum is carrying me over. All good. Catch taken. Now. And out. It ends the 15th with an...
That's high in the air. Cotton bowled. Shepherd underneath it. Gets those big mitts around that, and they've picked up their 8th wicket. The Wolves are in big trouble here. Got him. Bowled him. Top of off stump. It's the second time we've seen him do that in this tournament. Top of off stump. Perfect.
He's a very fine bowler.
Oh, that's clubbed. That's hit a long way. That's a terrific shot. 6 runs right out of the screws.
Good option. Definitely the right plan. Shepherd's going to slam it in. Back of a length. I mentioned Alien Dutt has the wind. The difference in that ball to the previous ball that the batter missed.
That's clubbed, but straight to the fielder. Munro it is. Comfort takes the catch, and it's all over for the Wolves. All out for 1-1-0. They'll be disappointed with that. They went down in their first game. Correction, they got up in their first game. They would have been hoping that they continue in that vein as well in their second game. But I'm not so sure. It's going to be tough from here.
Off cutter from Junaid Siddiqui, rolling his fingers down the side of it. Colin Munro's had a difficult day in the field. Pouches safely. C for Connor.
He shouldn't. They batted really well in the first game. 110, you could say barely any scoreboard pressure. And what the Toronto Nationals do have is batters in form. And we saw a display of that in their first game. Got a fan of Guyana there, representing the West.
Swing around. Nice shape. Across the left-hander. Colin Munro. A little bit shorter that time. That's cracked away. The feeling he was waiting for something marginally shorter than those previous two. And he ends with a bounce.
That's
beautifully played.
gets one away. Colin Munro. You could sense it coming straight down the ground over the bowler's head. One bounce. 4 runs. Beautifully.
Oh, that's a very good catch. Webster, Bo Webster, in his follow-through, had to go down low and he snapped at that. That's a fine grab. Munro's a big player and he's now gone. What a catch that is from the bowler.
Just hit a boundary, Colin Munro, and he's just checked this. What a catch. Diving effort. Very difficult for a pace bowler. He made it look easy. Colin Munro goes for 11 up.
Beautiful shot that. One bounce, and that's gone for 4. That's a statement shot, that's for sure.
And Mukchan showing his class, using his feet down the track, freeing his arms, and a very good looking shot. 4 runs.
And we now into the final over of the power play, and Van der Dussen says, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to hit me in that region again. I'm going down the ground.
That was shot of a very angry young man after getting hit in the previous.
Fortunate, but they'll take him. Every single one of them. It brings up the 50 for the Nationals.
Jan Mukchand is trying very, very hard. Dancing down the track again. Try to go over mid-off. Pick outside edge. He wouldn't mind as long as the runs keeps coming.
That's out the ground. That's a little pickup, isn't it? Wonderful shot by Chand.
He can bat. There's no doubt that he can bat. At one time he was one of the most promising players in the Indian circuit after winning that Under-19 World Cup for India, but since then just lost his way a little bit.
And that's gone fine. They can't get deep third fine enough, can they? It's pies. It's an error from Munsey standing up. Yes, he should.
That's a really good shot. 4 runs. Again, some really good footwork. Both of these batters have done really well with their feet. Another 4 added to the... Down the ground, beats the fielder. Very good looking shot from Mukchan. 4 runs.
Yeah, lovely. Through the offside. That's, to me, Manali, this has been the most impressive thing today for Mukchand. His offside play.
Yeah, what a beautiful looking stroke. And that's going to be a wicket. Soft dismissal.
Yeah, good catch. Big bad Bo Webster. He's 6'8".
down. Takes the sting out of it, but does it have enough to go for a boundary? Yes, it has.
He's a good cricketer, this fella, Nicholas Curtin. He's brilliant in the field. He's quick. He certainly held his own during the recently concluded World.
Oh, that's gone through Munsey. 4 byes. Umpire, well, he calls it wides. Brings up the 100.
That's a whole heap of runs, that. Byes and wide.
It goes Upish. Evades the fielder. It'll be 4. It'll be 2 milestone. He will go to 50. And he's played perfectly in his role. 50 or 40. And the Nationals win by 8 wickets. Emphatic. Take you back to the toss. The captain, Colin Munro, wasn't sure. Maybe it's a good toss to lose. It proves that it's a good